another Monday morning. I am really excited. Some great news already coming out of the gate today. We're just with our company, and everything just continues to get a little bit better. So, anyway, as an agent, this past weekend we hosted an open house. We had some decent turnout. It wasn't what I was hopeful for, but we did create some new opportunities with a couple of people that lived in the community. We have two particular folks that came by that also have a home that they were considering selling, and they wanted to come in and check out what our value was, whether we thought we could get the value for the house. And they also asked questions about our marketing, what we were doing. And so we took that as a great opportunity to be able to continue to build our future pipeline. So what this did was it actually brought me up to another couple of other scenarios where you start looking at drip campaigns. When people come into your world, whether it's through paid advertising, whether it's through sources that you're connecting with, you want to make sure that you're setting everyone up in your CRM with the right tools so that they can continue to receive information from you. So we've got these two new seller opportunities. So I want to create an annual drip that I can send to them when I meet somebody new. What's some of the campaigns that can go in there? You know, we're going to talk about new seller lead campaigns, ones that we've met and ones that we haven't met yet. So the ones we meet are obviously from either referrals or through some type of a situation where we've connected with people through referrals, through friends and family, through open houses, people that we physically have had a conversation with. And then there's those that are asking questions about home valuations through the internet for potential sellers. So we're going to really dive into that one, because that one is the most important to me today. Creating the seller drip campaign over the course of a year is super important for the internet lead, the one that you haven't met. We're going to create a 52 touch program that will, once we instantly put them on this campaign for the next 52 weeks, they're going to get one item of value every single week. And so I've looked at a lot of different types of campaigns, some that have been successful, some haven't been. And the ones that I keep coming back to, if you're going to create something, think of it this way. Does it sound like it's in your voice? Does it sound like it's coming from a place of authenticity? And does it really come from a genuine and sincere interest in being a great agent for that particular client? Now, I've got leads that are coming in that are responding to a Facebook ad that's been run. They're looking for home values. So my thought is I'm adding people to my CRM that eventually, at somewhere down the line, they're going to eventually sell their home. Will it be within the next 12 months? I don't know the answer to that question, because they're an internet lead. So the very first few drip campaign templates that I want to try to create are more of the introduction. They don't know me. They just see a Facebook ad. So I want to make sure that they're getting to know who I am, what I do as a real estate agent, and how I can be a benefit for them going forward. So what I'm going to do over this week, part of my flight plan for being an Eagle, is to always think about how my email and text message is being received. I want you to think about this coming from a consumer side of things. If you're a consumer and you are shopping for something, what's the hook that gets you to respond to a text message or an email? I see in a ton of Facebook groups constantly about the questions that agents are asking, right? What's the best campaign? What's this? What's that? What kind of information should I send to them? And I've seen some templates that are created with such a long, beautifully drafted emails that go out that the consumers never read. So my suggestion is don't spend a lot of time, energy, and effort trying to create this wonderful, big, long, elegant email. Create short, to the point, super crisp, an item of value, and a question mark. Every email and text message should end in a question mark. The question mark is the thought provoker that says, well, I need to respond because they just asked me a question. Delivering emails and text messages that says, here's information, I hope you enjoy it, doesn't elicit a response. You want to ask a question about, are the information that I'm sending you, is it accurate? Do you need any changes made to the emails that are being sent? The property alert that you're asking for? Did you have any questions about anything? Those are the types of things that create the biggest level of response. So I'm going to go into a Word document this week, and I'm going to actually go through my 52 templates that are going to go out to a new seller lead. The first one that's going to go out as an introduction. Hey, my name is Rick. I'm a real estate agent with LPT Realty. I'm just curious, did you just respond to one of our advertisements on social media? Simple, right? And if they say, no, I did not, or whatever, then that creates a whole nother level of conversation. But now they're responding to you, and then you can dive into having that dialogue. The whole goal is to get the response. The next text message is going to go out that says, hey, thanks so much for reaching out to one of our advertisements on social media and visiting our website. How can I help you? So my goal is to create all these different things. As we're digging deeper into these text messages and emails, I now want to make sure that I'm giving them the opportunity to get something from me at no cost. Hey, as a seller in Montgomery County, Texas, we have wonderful floor plan opportunities for the way we market properties. If you would like to see how we sell properties, please let us know. Here's an opportunity for you to reach out to them to be able to share the pros and cons of how you help your clients sell properties. Always ask questions about creating market alerts for them. Hey, have you received our market report? Hey, would you be interested in receiving a free report on the valuation of your property? Hey, we have buyers that are interested in your particular home in your neighborhood. Would you be open to a free offer for your property? In this situation, the ultimate goal here is to give the client the opportunity to learn multiple ways that they can sell their home. Sometimes people are looking for a value simply for tax reasons. And that situation is if they respond and says, hey, I was just trying to get a value because I want to see if I can protest my taxes for the year. If that's the case, offer to help them. Give them the valuation or a market report so that they can better understand if their tax situation is good or bad. Now, you're creating a friend in that manner. So now you're going to continue to put them on a different campaign, and that might be just a stay in touch campaign that we'll create later. But today we want to focus on the internet lead. We're going to give them a 52-week opportunity for them to respond to us over the course of the year. Most people just kind of get encouraged by something that was seen on the internet, your ad, they're responding to the ad. They think they're going to get something right away, and then they didn't really want to talk to somebody. So when you do hit them back, they're just like, oh, no, I don't really need anything. And that's fine. But the goal here is to stay in touch because something triggered for them to get the valuation. Something in their mind is asking them about the possible value of their property and how can they capitalize on that. So our goal in a 52-week drip campaign is to get them to respond to the things the items of value that we offer. Well, what are some of those things? You want to make sure that you're giving them a monthly report on the value of their property, and then ask them, hey, did you get our monthly report? Now, you can do that in a lot of different ways. There's tons of CRMs, and especially ones from Lofty, which is the CRM we use. KV Core has it. There's Commissions Inc. There's several others that will do this for you. But you can send your client or your new contact in your database a monthly market report for specific areas. You can do it by zip code, you can do it by city, you can do it by depending upon how much information you want to give them, but give them something that's going to allow them to see what's happening in their particular neighborhood and community. They can see new listings, they can see properties that went under contract, they can track the ones that have recently sold. And then somewhere down the line, you can ask them a question in one of those 52 emails that are text messages that are go out. Hey, do you have any questions about the recent market report that I just shared with you? Hey, does any of these properties, are these resemble your home? Do you connect with any of these particular properties so that we can create a better value for your property? These are wonderful ways to engage with somebody who's trying to engage with you. I would say probably 90% of the people that respond to advertisements typically are not ready to buy or sell today. So we need to create that long-term program that's going to connect with them. Now, what happens at the end of the year and they've never responded? Do you delete that contact? Just because somebody hasn't responded to anything that you've done doesn't mean you can't alter your questions. So think about it this way. So year two, you've created 52 text and emails that's going to go out once a week. And I would alter the dates on some of those. I mean, maybe you can put some on 7-day, then the next 5 days, the text message goes out, then another 12 days, an email goes out. You can alter those things out so where you can time it to where it spreads out over the course of a full year. And if you still haven't connected with them, that means that your campaign wasn't good enough. So now you've got to create some alterations to it. So let's go back. Step one, let's create a 52-week drip campaign. First couple of emails and text messages are going to be introductions. Hey, thank you, item of gratitude. Thank you for registering on our site. Thank you for visiting our website. Thank you for requesting some information. What exactly are you looking for? I want to make sure I get you everything you need. Is there something that you can give to me that will allow me to better serve you and fulfill your needs? Hey, are you thinking about a quick sale? Hey, would you like to get the most amount of money for your home through better marketing and advertising? And then showcase some of the things that you're doing. Take this time to introduce you as the premium superstar agent that you are, and then how you can help them create the equity and get the equity that they're hoping for. You got to have the conversation. And the only way you can do that is by creating the follow-up program that will allow them to reach out to you because you're the one that's very consistent with it. I look at it from a Pottery Barn perspective or a Wayfair or anything that you've purchased from a particular website recently. Once you log onto their site and let's say you don't buy something, you just went in and looked around or whatever, do you think they just go, oh, well, at least he came by the site. Now, all of a sudden, they're requesting email addresses. They have a phone number if they can text you. You're logging in with the Facebook so they can connect with you there. They want to be able to have the long-term follow-up. If you didn't buy today, what brought you there? And would you be a potential client down the road? So they create these drip programs that you're being dripped on every single day already. So take a look at some of those types of emails. Help you take those, what helps you decide to make the right decision to buy, but put it in something that's very authentic to you. Copy and paste is great. However, it's just not the right thing. People want to know the inner you. Why are you reaching back out to them? Hey, I just want to help. This is what I do. Maybe send them some links to some reviews that people have had. Hey, other people, tell stories. Hey, recently we helped a buyer who was struggling in a situation. We found a home that could be just like yours, but we had someone reach out to us several months ago that thought they were interested in selling, but they decided not to sell at that point in time. We had a buyer come into our follow one of our advertisements. Another home fit that client's needs. We called the potential home seller and said, hey, would you sell your property? And they said yes, they would. And so we connected a buyer with someone who didn't even have their home on the market. Is this you? Tell stories about how you can help them get to their goals. And that's what's going to create the incentives for them to reach back out to you because you're being authentic, you're being honest, you're being transparent. And that's what people need in today's world. This fake stuff that's being thrown out, all these glorious, glamorous emails that go out, sometimes that's not the winning text or email address. And just sometimes you want to say somewhere through week 26 to week 30 is, hey, do you even want me to send you anything anymore? I don't want to offend anybody. So, give them the opt-out opportunity because it'll do one of two things. Either they'll say, no, 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 I'm really appreciative of the things that you're sending. Or they'll say, you know what, I don't even know why someone's connecting with me. Please let me unsubscribe. And I am okay, totally okay with unsubscribes. It just means that's one less person I have to keep on my mind as somebody that I need to help. So 52-week campaign. When you meet somebody on an internet ad that you're running or a lead source that's providing these things to you, create the right follow-up programs. It is super important, and I will bet you a dime to a donut that your listing inventory will increase because you're getting the internet traffic, the right information. And people asked me too the other day, what's the conversion percentage? An average agent will convert 2% of internet traffic. Now, if you're a really great agent, I've seen that go up to 10%. So I'm spending, just to let you know, I'm spending $620 a month to generate 30 listing leads per month. These are people that are saying, I want either requested evaluation or I'd love to sell my property. So if I'm at a 10% conversion on that, that means that I should be able to list 3 properties per month. So spending $620 to list 3 properties. Now, I'm not doing that yet because I don't have the right follow-up systems in place. So now my goal is, instead of just reaching out to them one time and saying, "Hey, did you, or are you the one that signed up, or what kind of information can I get you?" and then not create the follow-up or the right game plan for them, I'm losing that opportunity. So my goal is to create this long-term deal where my $600 per month on this one lead source, I want that to produce 10 to 12 listings for me every single year. And then that way I'll recoup that money, and that will be a huge win for me on the commission income that we have. Hey, I hope this helps. Create digital campaigns, text, email, do it for buyers, create one for converting your tenants into buyers down the road. And then just make sure you're constantly adding people to drip campaigns. It's what the pros do. It's what you should do. And I hope you fly like an eagle this week, and I look forward to seeing you again next week as well. Have a great day.